acres of almond trees surrounding a long dirt road. A single piece of crime scene tape tied to a fence. That's as much as we can show you of 6069 Hillgate Road in Arbuckle, because the woman who owns the land wouldn't let us any closer as detectives investigated a gruesome double murder here. Her own son, Martin Erke, was charged with both killings. 4 o'clock Thursday morning, one woman was found dead in a freezer, and by nightfall, another woman was found dead in a pond.
They were currently known to be here at this residence, staying on and off.
And the Colusa County Sheriff's Department has not yet reached those women's families to explain the unimaginable fates they met, to explain that they're still trying to figure out why. They do say they were not Erke's relatives.
Of course, it hits it hard. It's a small community.
And in a small farming community of only about 3,500, no one can escape a tragedy like this.
It's pretty upsetting, not only to the community here, but the kids.
Yes, she was kind of scared when she told me that.
Antonio Lamelli says the school district even notified his daughter and her classmates about that woman found dead in a freezer.
I mean, I'm a father. Yeah.
And that's a haunting thought for a father.
I don't even want to think about it, to be honest, because, Jesus, that's bad.
Erke is now in the Colusa County Jail, but detectives had to track him down first. They say his friend dropped him off at a hospital, but that Erke left. A source tells Fox 40 he was covered in blood, and that the walls of the home were too. But deputies eventually found Erke 20 miles away from Arbuckle, in Colusa.
Crime scene in Colusa County tonight after a woman's body was found in a freezer. Then hours later, another body is discovered in a pond. Tonight, crime scene investigators are still gathering evidence, but say they have a man under arrest for double homicide. Good evening, I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Christina Janes. Now, the suspect is 49-year-old Martin Erke. The Colusa County Sheriff's Department just faxed us this picture. And CBS 13's Steve Large is live in Arbuckle tonight with the developing details. Steve?
Really a devastating day here in Arbuckle, and this is the property that investigators have been really meticulously combing through all day long, searching for clues and then making those disturbing discoveries. Late at night, investigators with the California Department of Justice finally drove off this Arbuckle almond orchard turned crime scene following an alleged double homicide. Investigators located one woman's body in a pond here, another woman's body in a freezer. It was inside a living room in an attached residence on this property.
It's a box-style freezer that would be in a garage.
Colusa County Sheriff's Lieutenant Mark Contreras says deputies first learned about the grisly scene from a phone call by someone who claimed to have been on the property and described the suspicious scene. The caller said there were bloody walls in a residence and 2 missing women.
They were currently known to be here at this residence, staying on and off.
The bodies discovered later in the day belonged to those women. Contreras says both were likely murdered within 24 hours before their bodies were found. Deputies located the suspect here in Colusa, about a 15-minute drive from the crime scene. They brought him here to the Sheriff's Department for questioning. Investigators then arrested their suspect, Martin Erke, on charges he killed both women. Erke is the son of the almond orchard property owner.
It's going to be hard on this community for a while. It's a small community. Everybody knows everybody.
An alleged violent attack leaving 2 women dead, their bodies hidden in a freezer and a pond. Now police say they know who did it. The question remains, why? Yeah, and this suspect will be in court for the first time in the next couple of days. Talking to deputies today, they can't remember the last homicide in Arbuckle, a town of just 3,000 people.
And disturbing details on this one, Steve Large live in our crime scene in Colusa County tonight.